Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, help me. Oh, God, please help me. What happens in a week? No, please, God. No, no, no. I'm gonna try to do 4 levels tonight. It's probably gonna take me to about 1 to do, but it's fine. He hold my breath as I wish for death. Like, 1 is arguably one of Metallica's greatest songs. Like sure, I listened to it so much back in the day that when I was listening to it on the album, I often often skip it because I just know the song. Back to back, I know it 100%. But then when you stop listening to it for a bit, then you listen to it again after quite a bit, it's good. Like, I don't know why, but last night, their Grammy performance in 1988 or 89 showed up of them playing 1, and it's because they got nominated for a Grammy for 1. I think they got nominated for Black Album stuff as well, but then now they won a Grammy for Better Than You, which is crazy. They lost on 1, like Unforgiven and that, but won on Better Than You, and they haven't played it live. Yeah, it's sad that I'll never have the chance to be able to see the band in their prime, like 89, or with 89 to mid-90s, it was their prime. And with Cliff, of course. Like, that gig right after Cliff died. Like, fucking, like, Master of Puppets is an 8-minute track, and they completed it within, 6 minutes. That's how fast they were playing. And the song's fast as it is, so, fuck. Like, you should watch that gig. That's fucking crazy. That's a crazy-ass gig. What the fuck? What am I downloading fucking random apps for? Me hold my breath as I wish for death. And also, it's like, I was meant to see the band in 2019, but they decided to cancel the shows that were in Australia and New Zealand because James went to rehab, which is fair enough. But then then fucking COVID hit in 2020, so they've been waiting so long, then they've been touring again a lot recently. But they haven't announced any Australian stuff. And I'm like, you're gonna release your next record before you fucking tour here. That's saying something because that record came out fucking 6 years ago now. And they promise it's not going to be a long gap between Hardwired and the new record, but it's closing in to be that. It was 8 years between Death Magnetic to Hardwired, but fuck. I just want to see Metallica just once in my life, and I'll be happy. Because they're arguably one of my favorite bands of all time, and the thing is, I've already seen Trivium live, and I will get chances to see them live again and again and again, because they're still, they're arguably in their second prime, because they peaked around Shogun live, but they peaked again, live and written through Sin the Sentence onwards. Like, I can see Trivium constantly, but Metallica, like, maybe for the next decade, they could be doing shows. But it's gonna come to the point where James can't downpick stuff, Kirk can't do his leads, Lars can't do his drumming, so if one of them fails at playing the songs, they can't tour. And it's almost like I'm cursed in that way. Like, like it's fucked. I've had these dreams where a Metallica member dies. Then in 2039, I would do an S&M 3 and say that I never got to experience my favorite band of all time, but I'm going to be playing their songs for you right now. Like, I've thought about that so many times since 2019. And I'm like, fuck. It's so sad. Like, Metallica was one of my early love, and like, I was too young to see them in 2010. 12 years later, I'm fucking 20 years old now. Like, legit, like, the quickest way I would be able to see them is to fly to America to watch a gig. It's the easiest way for me to see them now. Then if they come here eventually, then go to there. It's fucked. It's fucked. Like, the thing is, I don't even know if COVID didn't happen, would they even have gone here? I doubt it. Like, honestly. It's got 3 years waiting on any Metallica news in Australia, and they've done so many tours in the Americas and even Europe. Like, I'm so sad, cause like I had this like this a 40% chance, maybe even 30 or a bit more. It's such high that will never be able to see them live. Like, and if that is the case, it's gonna be like one of my worst nightmares or something in general. Like, it's the one thing I wanted in life, but I can't have it because it's so if any Metallica persons listen to this, I was hyped for your new record when it came out, and I was 14. I was 14 when your new record came out. I'm now 20, and I've never seen you live. So please, for my sake and your sake, and the rest of fucking your fan base's sake, tour in fucking Australia. Bro, you don't even need to do your like fucking 6 gig cycle that you did in Melbourne. You don't need to do that. Just do 1 to 2 shows per major place, and that's only like 5 states, so like maybe 10 gigs in the span of 2 weeks. You're done. I'll be happy. And there's people I know that, well, not personally know, but there's some people I follow on social media that not only went to every single tour for Hardwired, and that was their first tour, then they've seen them like 3 more times. Like, Chainsaw Reacts, I commented on one of his, like, I'm seeing Metallica for the 3rd time. I'm like, cool, I've never yet to see them. But then he fucking read my comment and replied, calling me, like, suck it up. I'm like, oh, you fucking for real, bro? you live in America, you're always gonna fucking see them. I've been a fan of the band since I was fucking like 6. Even Andrew Velsenko got to see them live. Was it last year, 2 years ago? Like, I just want them to announce 2023 Australian shows. Please, for the love of God, please do that. But then again, late 2023, something happens to the band and they can't do it. If that fucking happens, I'm a bad omen. I'm just a bad omen. It's like the only gig I've been excited for, wholeheartedly excited for, is the Metallica. Then they fucking cancelled. I've seen Maiden. I've seen Queen twice. Like, I'm going to see Maiden again. Like, just let me see my fucking favorite band, please. My God. Anyways, review. Aquaman. I watched this last night instead of Black Lightning. And this is the first movie, I think, that has a still from the movie as the background image, the front cover. I'm hearing a noise somewhere. I don't know where it's from. But yeah, this is one of the strongest movies. Like, Willem Dafoe's in it. It's fucking sick. Nicole Kidman's in it. Bloody Dolph Lundgren's in it. Fucking Patrick Wilson. He was in Watchmen. The dude who played you played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones, and now playing Boba Fett in Book of Boba Fett, plays Arthur Curry's dad. And there's something cool about this is that Aquaman in this and his half brother King Orm. Aquaman is the brown hair, then Orm is blonde hair, but it's opposite in the comics, so it's like a reversal. And it kind of fits better, him having brown hair. It's a shame that Amber Heard's in this movie. A major plot point is her her character making Aquaman save the day. But at some point in the movie, it's fucking pissed. At some point in the movie, my brain kind of forgot that was Amber Heard, because it didn't really look like her due to having the red hair. So that's a good thing. At least I think it is. So yeah, this is a very solid fucking movie. This is like up there with the Wonder Woman levels, if not, for me, slightly better. But something that ruins it completely, that this is the first time it's happened in any movie I've seen, IMAX regardless, is that throughout the movie, I first noticed it like in the first half an hour, it goes from standard aspect ratio, so 16:4, like the standard, like the black bar thing, to IMAX. Like into some underwater scenes. That would be cool if that was the technique. Like, land is normal aspect ratio, but then the sea is the entire thing. Like, it's a cool, like, boo into your face thing. Because I was like, did it always have this aspect ratio? Because I remember saying Justice League had it and it looked bad. But then it went back to the normal aspect ratio, and I was like, the fuck? And I looked it up, and like, it's 90% of the movie shot in IMAX. However, when it was in cinemas, all the it was either all stretched to be IMAX or something. I don't know, because I didn't notice it before, because I've watched this in cinemas and I watched it on TV. So streaming this movie doesn't have the aspect ratio shift, but it on DVD and Blu-ray and Ultra 4K does. that ruins my enjoyment of the movie. Like, I don't care if you shot it with IMAX cameras, fucking put it down to your normal aspect ratio. Like, I don't understand why IMAX cameras make the scene look bigger. I don't care. Like, because that kind of ruined my enjoyment in this, but the story overall, and action sequences, and effects, they're all really fucking good in this. Like, it topples fucking Justice League. Like, Wonder Woman to Justice League is such a downgrade, but then Justice League to Aquaman is such an upgrade. This is the first DCU movie that doesn't reference any other character. I think. Maybe did Man of Steel reference anyone, but no, this one didn't. This one didn't reference anything. Supposedly some of this stuff was shot in Australia as well, because James Wan isn't Australian born. But overall, this is a solid movie. Like, it's a good 7 out of 10 for me. It's a fucking strong movie. I'm hoping the sequel is at least as good as this one, if not better. Because if it's like a Wonder Woman where the sequels just crash, from what I've seen, it's just gonna be a bit sad, but, And also, I've read that Amber Heard's scenes got shrunk down to 10 minutes long. Because Mera is Aquaman's, like, love of his life, so either recast her, or cut her out, or something, like, do a Don Cheadle type deal, and, like, put another actress onto, like, you don't even need to reshoot the entire movie, just reshoot her scene, her major scenes, then when it's her, like, not her looking at Arthur or something, just use Amber Heard shots, because no one's gonna fucking know. But it's like, this movie is tainted by Amber Heard, like, that's what I was thinking about Amber Heard throughout all of it. Like, this is a Jason Momoa movie, so was Aquaman 2. Like, it's like you're going into fucking, like, I don't know, fucking, it's like you go into, like, Iron Man 2 and call it a fucking Samuel L. Jackson movie. Like, he's in it, but he's not the fucking main character. It's a Robert Downey Jr. movie. You dickhead. And that's why, like, I've seen people saying to boycott the film. It's like, no. It's not, like, you're boycotting a film to hurt the company, but you're hurting the people who made the film even more. So, like, Jason Momoa, Willem Dafoe, Nicole Kidman, James Wan, and, like, you're hurting more than the people you want. Like, so that's why I don't like boycotting anything. Because if it's just to mess with one person's life, nah, you're not humble. Like, I hate Amber Heard. Like, I hated Amber Heard as soon as she did allegations. Because I just knew Johnny Depp wasn't a fucking scumbag. Now, a couple years later, turns out, yeah, he actually didn't do anything. Besides retaliating. Like, how a lot of people do. And that's how a lot of people, like... Anyways, let me start playing the game before I go on a tangent about how Amber Heard is a fucking bitch. It's a shame. She has a good figure. But the majority of the people who have good figures and know that they have good figures are fucking horrible people. Why do I think Shazam came out before Aquaman did? Weird brain me. Me old, my breath as I wish for day. Please God help me. So I'm gonna put this back up. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me that I've owned I've owned Shazam and Joker since they came out on DVD, but I haven't seen those movies. Like, I mean, sure, a handful of these movies I haven't seen, but that's why I bought them, to watch them. Like every single movie up there. Besides Detective Pikachu as well. I haven't seen Detective Pikachu. Yield, my breath is Irish for day. Please God help me. So I do wonder, if they're making Justice League 2, will Shazam be in it? Will some Suicide Squad members be in it? Like, what's the deal? Or is it going to be like an Avengers 2 type deal where people thought guys would show up, but they don't? It's crazy to think they made a Shazam movie in the DCU before a Batman movie. It's crazy. Then Shazam 2 and Black Adam's getting a fucking sequel. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I need to reset up my entire setup. I need to reconfigure my entire DVD setup. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but some of these Marvel movies are gonna be canon in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Then another handful aren't. Yield, my breath is Irish for day. Please God help me. Oh my God. Let me turn it down. A schmiggity bitchy. A schmiggity. Like, you don't understand how fucking thrilled I was when I figured out that I only needed this, like, black hole channel thing. Because I was figuring out how to record video and audio for a Discord thing for my uni thing for last block. But then I just figured out that's just how it works with OBS. It must work with Streamlabs, and guess what? It does. And now I can stream with good audio. I streamed for almost a year without knowing that. Like, I figured that within a fucking day. Within a day, mate. What the fuck? Like, how am I that dumb? Also, the Creator Clash happened today. Like, boxing, YouTuber boxing. Like, I didn't expect it to be as fucking, like, heavy hitting as it was. I watched some portions of some fights. I'm like, fuck, that's like full contact. Like, they're legit fighting each other. Like, I saw Matt Watson getting fucking punched to death, basically. Minx punching some Haley chick. I'm like, fuck. Like, I feel bad for some of the people. Because it, like... Also, Dr. Mike versus iDubbbz? Like, how in the hell did that even come about? Even though I know that the Joker isn't part of the DCU, Um, I'm gonna put it in my watch it in the order because that's how other people did. You know, you watch the movie.
But not enough to destroy our bond. Sup, nerds? Alright, so out of the four of these, who's the biggest menace? It's for sure not Andrew. Y'all see one screenshot of a deleted scene and thinks it makes him a fucking menace. Bro's just mad he lost his fucking cheeks. You know, Tom's pretty cool, but he's like middle schooler getting mad over a Fortnite game kind of cool. Who in their right mind would be scared of one of the little kids Mary Poppins used to babysit? But give him 5 more years and maybe we'll see. If Tom was an actual menace, he would tell Ned to go lose some fucking weight. But he's not. Now let's look at Toby. Man juggled 4 hoes at the same time. He grinded Sandman's face into a train off rip. And he smacked Mary Jane's broke ass on the ground. How is this man not a menace? PS4 is the best out of all. I just know when he gets the black suit, he's gonna smack Miles around. He's gonna get canceled for that kind of beating. But not enough to destroy our bond. Sup, nerds? Alright, so out of the four of these, who's the biggest menace? It's for sure not Andrew. Y'all see one screenshot of a deleted scene and thinks it makes him a fucking menace. Bro's just mad he lost his fucking cheeks. You know, Tom's pretty cool, but he's like middle schooler getting mad over...
I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, fuck.
Takes Tom to the next level. Mitsubishi Pajero Sport GSR.
Oops.
See? No problem.
What yet? Monsters out there, leaking in here, or sinking in no power? When are you thinking we set in trouble?
Tyler's back.
Huh?
Keep your distance, though, Shorty. But don't look like you're trying to keep your distance. I don't know. Fly casual.
Oh, all these levels are tiny, so I can easily do it in the next fucking like 2 hours. You know this movie had like trailers when I was watching Endgame? It's fucking crazy.
A flexible online study. Start to finish.
Why do ads forcefully make you watch their ads in like
University of Adelaide.
fucking 1080p? And why do you care about fucking Uni of Adelaide? Fuck off. I already go. Whoa. I already go to a uni. I'm going to purely because I have nothing else to do. Like, thing is, if I wasn't going to uni, I would have to get a full-time job or work at fucking where I am, like, full-time, and that's horrid, because that's every single day. Like, every single day. There's no break, there's no day offs there.
Happy Thumbs Gaming.
Real show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out level 13, the Need for Greed free play for Lego Batman 3 Beyond Dying. True hero requirement is 50k, which is pretty simple now that we have all of our red brick multipliers from the previous levels. And all the collectibles, including 4 gold bricks, will be collected in this nice little video here. So here we are in our control room, and these two are bickering like always, like an old married couple. We're gonna go ahead and select Need for Greed from our menu there. And of course, Batman is always our choice just because we had some weird issues with choosing other characters. So to avoid that, we go ahead and choose Batman. And speaking of which, right off the bat, use his grapple to go ahead and pull open that walkway there. And then make your way back and not only get True Hero by grabbing a couple studs probably, but also build up this green, I don't know, claw. It's the claw with Mr. Green Lantern. And fly out there and collect any kid who wants. So bingo, bango, bongo. We are right off to the races here, and we're going to head continuing up the path here. And on the right-hand side, which can be easily missed, you can see this little pile of steamy something or other. And we're going to go ahead and dig down to the bottom of it. And we bring up this beautiful flower.
Is it normal for when you have a hot shower to get a headache?
Here comes this nice little bee coming to pollinate it. Oh, so beautiful. Now kill the bee and take the mini kit as a result, and we can keep on keeping on. So we're kind of destructive in this level. I won't lie. Like, I know it's just a video game and all. And by the way, this is the wrong character to do this next little character token here. Definitely want to have Superman or somebody of that caliber. I use Green Lantern and I failed, but look at this. We're destroying 3 little baby bird eggs after taking.
Fine, I'll get one to go. No, I'll get Man of Steel suit, man. Fuck it.
to be. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a little guilt. So, as you can see what I'm talking about, wrong character, I kept trying to target him, but it took long enough for me to press the button and for the targeting system to activate. But he was shooting faster than that, so I couldn't quite get a shot off. Superman, meanwhile, is invincible to those attacks and can use the heat ray to melt him. So we do that, and we steal, I don't know.
Do what? That is cool. Are we gonna unlock Green Lantern Sinestro? Because like when this game came out, the only DC movies that people knew of besides OG, Batman, and Superman was the Dark Knight trilogy, then the Green Lantern movie. Because this is 2014. This was only Man of Steel was out. That's it.
That was what was inside one of those eggs or what, but still feeling pretty bad about it, but we're moving along, and it's in our rear view now, so I don't think there's any more animal cruelty that happens in this level, so I think we can just forget about that and move along. So, speaking of moving along, this is a little moment where you actually have to do some stuff related to the story mission in order to progress through the level. So, if you go ahead and click Mini Kit 3 Quick Link if you wanted to skip through this. Now, however, you will have to accomplish this same feat, so go ahead and follow along and do what we're doing. So, you saw Grundy on the left on that little path there. It goes out the water gun. I don't know why a water gun destroys things, but our heat ray doesn't. Punch it with a big character, and blammo, the big orange shield is now down. A group of guys kind of rush you right off the bat, but we can sneak right by them, or, take them out like we did. And then off to the left-hand side, you may have gotten this. I don't know if you can get this or not. I think Cyborg was one of the characters we have. Anyways, there is a mini kit in this little glass case of Destroy with the
Hey, she do Batman. You miss your Batman. You miss your Batman.
Come on! Haven't you ever heard of fan service?
What do you want me to give you? Ronnie, what the fuck are you doing? Didn't have a canary cry there. It's weird.
sonar, and then switch on over to Robin and pull out the illumination suit. Now we are going to do some backtracking, and along the way you may have found a gold flower on the left-hand side of the path, kind of where we started. And so we've got the illumination suit charged up, and with that same character, we switched to a new character, which happened to fly, Martian Manhunter. He also happens to have a heat ray, so we can fly back to this spot quickly and use the heat ray to melt it down. Now switch back to Robin in the illumination suit.
Hey, I can do that. Yeah, I can Superman to do it. Really cool.
You still gotta charge switching and Lambo grab that mini kit, slide back up into the next area. Let's see here. Longest possible path to switch to. Oh yeah, so this next one, this is kind of an accumulative one here. There is a mission for Bad Light here. We're gonna talk to him and just
What's going on? Okay, I'm switching to fucking Wonder Girl or something.
second. But there are all these hazard suit bricks that we're going to need to slurp up. So on this first platform after crossing the totem bridge, you can destroy some bushes and pick those up.
Ready for another crime fighting workout?
Looks like we have like, what, 15 or something like that? Oh, 21. Wow, my count was way off. You do need 25 for the hazard suit station. So we're going to go ahead and get the remaining 4 that we need before even activating the mission. So we're basically showing up prepared. It's kind of like going to your job early, you know what I'm saying? So slurp it up over here on the far right side of the river. You saw that we hit that flower pedal, which gives us a nice little jump. Which we should have done. It could be hazardous to your health if you don't. And we'll switch over to Robin, or to Green Lantern from Robin. And it's important that you use that same character because if I were to switch to Superman and then try to switch to Robin with Superman, his hazard suit would not have had those bricks in it. So it's important to at least keep track of that. And if you know you pick some up and they're not there, switch to the other character and then switch to another Robin in the hazard suit, and you'll probably find them. I don't know if I confused you or not. Hopefully hopefully that made sense. Regardless, use the Batman's sense to go ahead and find this hazard suit station. Then use the gold key drain to go ahead and enable the suit station. And then pop, 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 with all the bricks we have. Check this out. Get the old double-decker bus. No, I'm just kidding, it's not a bus. Double-decker plane here. Little prop duster. And he goes up and does a little artwork in the sky for Batman. That was all of these. So, Booyaka Shao, character token rewarded to us for completing that. And we're going to drop down just right below, right where we were, kind of just to the left of the waterfall. We're gonna carve out this nice little shield here with our heat ray. Try to change it up, I don't know. You let me know if that's acceptable or not. Now, once you get through the first little gold panel there, you're gonna have to switch to Rick Moranis, aka Brainiac. And honey, I should and make your way down a little further to the Green Lantern pad, which then will allow you to build up a giant power drill of some sort. It's kind of a weird tool to be using for this particular thing. But hey, whatever works. And once it completes its animation, it gives us a mini kit, which can be kind of troublesome to get. I've noticed that a couple of these are in some funny spots. But as you can see, I'm trying pretty desperately to get it. And I eventually make my way above it and just drop down on top of it. Or as some of the hip-hop guys like to say, drop it like it's Alright, now we have some story-related stuff. So this is another one of those moments that you can utilize our quick links there. It's actually character token 3 that's next on the list for you. But keep in mind that you also have to do this. So use something to run the other point across the river. And it will then knock down the bricks, preventing you from getting access to the far right flower. Get up there with Green Lantern or some of the flies that can come around and go ahead and make it happen. Now make your way across the way like you've seen us do here. And shoot down the 3 branches, which allow some bouncing bricks to be built up into this nice little Green Lantern pad, which brings a zing, 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 chainsaw. So, kids, those are not safe. I do not recommend usage of those without a parent or legal guardian around. And that being said, you can go ahead and use it for Lego. I'll give you permission for that. Parents out. No real life chainsaws though. No ring, ding, ding. You keep that for the people who know how to do that. Alright, so once you get all 3 flowers down, it does drop some bricks here. We can then spin to win this little lever, which gives us extra. To the next area, and we start right off by running towards your screen and off to the left hand side, which actually there's this weird little totem pole here, and if we use our bat sense we can actually detect a grapple point. So go ahead and do that, and then get your spam on and pull that big old bad boy down. It comes shattering down in some pieces. I don't know that you have to destroy these on the left, but I do know that on the right there's like this box that they gave us some studs. Now, right next to it, there's some bouncing bricks. If you build those up, it creates an elephant, which then, for whatever reason, I guess it's I guess it hits a switch or something, maybe? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a switch. So it then powers up the box, and there's 2 other switches you have to hit. Do it until it... Which then, for whatever reason, I guess it's I guess it hits a switch or something, maybe? Yeah, that's what it is. It's on a switch. So it then powers up the box. And there's 2 other switches you have to hit. Do it until it falls over, which then, for whatever reason, I guess it's I guess it hits a switch or something, maybe? Yeah, that's what it is. It's on a switch. So it then powers up the box, and there's 2 other switches you have to hit. Do it until it falls over, and then bust those boxes all up. And then the last one will give you the 3rd and final character token for this level. So that's what you were looking for. Booyakashow, you are done. Otherwise, we got mini kits and a red brick ahead of us, and we find Mayor West as well. So, all right, over to the left-hand side, there you may have noticed this big strongman wall that has a nice little crack in it. We'll take it out and then use our heat ray to go ahead and melt the multiple layers of that totem. Once you get them all down, they give us a nice mini kit as a reward. Now, also over on this left-hand side, we get to...
None.
I swear in the earlier movies or videos when I said I wish they would give us other shapes to carve out other than the back, I had no idea they were really going to give us like hearts and bananas and things like that. So look, it's one of those things where you ask and you shall receive. Well, in this case, I got some serious luck in my corner because it worked out for me. Now, we'll grab the mini kit after giving that banana to that monkey, and then we'll...
I just can't seem to get a break today.
Fly over to the right-hand side. You might notice a big face or skull or whatever it is, statue. We'll go ahead and sneak into the kind of the lower throat region there, and there's a Green Lantern pad that you may have noticed. Uh-oh, we are doing some dental
Thank you for
work here.
saving me,
I certainly
suspicious
am
experiment,
not
fellow
fond
crime
of
fighter.
the practice that's going on here. He just ripped out those teeth. I didn't see any anesthetic or nothing. But Booyakashow, Adam West is free. He's dancing his little jig in the background. You see that? Now here we go. Over on the right-hand side, there is also another gold panel that needs to be done. It's in the shape of a lantern, and I gotta be honest, I had troubles. I ended up doing this segment twice. I had to do this part twice, and I ended up having the same troubles. Like I couldn't make it all the way around in a circle. I had to like go one way and then stop and come back. So you might find yourself having to do the same, but once you get it open, you get the mini kit, we can move. guess interest. There we go. I was going to say information. I don't know why I was trying to say information, but anyways, use Batman in the power suit to go ahead and shoot a rocket and destroy that silver grate. And then it actually reveals a plastic pad. We're gonna go ahead and do some graffiti again, children. Not recommended. This could get you in a lot of trouble, and your parents too. So don't do any graffiti unless it's in a Lego game. Then we give you the okay. All right, so fly up there. Plastic Man certainly does the trick. Once you get up there, grab that red brick, and now it's the boring story stuff. There's actually two sides that need to have a short little puzzle done. Now there's some other rigmarole down there that we could do, but we're going to go ahead and skip that. On the left-hand side, there's another strong character needed, so before switching characters over to Wonder Defender, who is who we use to complete these puzzles, we pulled both of the handles first. So, purple, orange, green, red. It's pretty simple and self-explanatory. It's purple, orange, green, red. So I'll just maneuver that reflected.
Excuse me? That's not sanitary.
Always agree.
The handles first.
I mean, I know what to do, I just fucked it up. It's pretty simple and self-explanatory. It's purple, green, red. So just maneuver that reflected laser beam up there, and it will open up the left side. Then we can tuck on over to the right side and rinse and repeat that same method. There are some bricks that need to be built up into a shield station or shield pad, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And the same deal would apply over here: blue, orange, purple, red this time. So blue. I didn't even have to edit that or nothing this time. Once you get both of them done, though, it does open up this mouth, and it actually gives you access to this grapple hook. I had troubles with this in the story mode, and I had troubles with this in the free play, so just kind of weeble wobble up and down this little arm here until you finally get the circle or B button icon to go ahead and hit it, and then spam it till it drops a ball and points. That's some serious sinus issues. I bet you he feels relieved now after all those points dropped out of his sinuses. I've had some sinus pressure lately, but well, I'd love to get paid. That'd be awesome if I went to the doctor like, hey, dude, you had like $1 million of pennies up there. Actually, that's awesome. But, all right, moving along into the next area. We did spin to win that lever back there in that last area before advancing into here. And we're going to start with Batman using the power suit to blow up the silver bricks on the left. Then switch on over to somebody with the heat ray to go ahead and melt not only the vacuum.
guess what? Minikit! So, only one left. And you probably got this one in story mode, actually. It was available. You just need to be far enough back away from the grapple point for the flower to not for the threat that it opens it up. And go ahead and spam that button once you get the opportunity and pull that back. Then you'll need to build up some bricks, which actually turn into a lever that needs some spinning. So we will spin those in, because that's how we roll. Yeah, look at that. We're creating a new little tower total something or other. So we will fly the button and switch on over to Batman in the power suit. But as soon as we do that, we accidentally killed the last guy, which triggers Larf Fleas and the fight scene. So you certainly have plenty.
I'm gonna do something that I started doing last game. I mean, Star Wars. And that's make it to the nearest 100. Then put it back on. So now it's always gonna be either 100 or a 1,000.
It falls over and then busts those boxes all up. It falls over and then busts those boxes all up. It falls over and then busts those boxes all up. It falls over and then busts those. It falls over.
Okay, let's do 3 more levels.
Okay, let's see how everyone is doing in Dislide. The weakest player will have to...
Just lie. Get down. I don't know why ads load quick sometimes, and other times they don't load at all.
Happy Thumbs Gaming. Wait, show. Hey, everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out level 14. Awkward situation free play for Lego Batman 3. The true hero requirement's pretty low, 65k, which is pretty simple with our red brick multipliers. And as you can see on the right-hand side, we actually get all the collectibles in this video. So if you're here for collectibles, you're in the right place. Now, real quick, we have sped up parts of this video a little bit more than others. We are going to go ahead and select Awkward Situation Free Play, and we're going to choose Batman because that's who we roll with. And once we get in here, we're going to actually start off right off the bat with Minikit 1. Another flying sequence here, you're going to find yourself repeating the same elements as last time. There is a silver brick floating around that requires a bomb flying from destroying these other guys. You can see I already got it. I mean, it's instantaneous almost. Now the second mini kit is going to be floating around here, and make sure that you find these before you take out all the hearts of the choo-choo. Basically, there's 5 pieces of floating debris. They're little rocks. You just saw me destroy one. There's another one, and just keep rolling around until you find all 5 of them. And when you can show, then you will get both of the mini kits for this section. Now, you guys may have noticed in the menu screen there, you can actually select the different areas, and it tells you how many collectibles are in each area. We've got all of them for this area, so if you want to move ahead to the next collectible, you can actually look in our video description and click some quick links. The next one's going to be for Mini Kit 3, which is about the 2 minute and 10 second mark. So you can save yourself 30 seconds or so. I mean, trying to save you some time, let's shave off a minute or two, right? And we didn't take any puppeteering classes, so we're not quite sure what kind of puppet that is. But we're not going to worry about it too much. We're actually going to switch right off to Robin and get into our techno suit. And once we got that rolling, we'll go ahead and beep-a-boop. And once we do that, it actually drops a few bricks for us. We're going to go ahead and build those bricks up into...
Here's a speedy mode that could do this.
Dum, Adam West!
Is that Adam West there?
Da 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 Adam, da 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 Adam, da 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 Adam West.
Huh. What is that?
I'm surprised no one's commented on that yet. I've totally botched the Batman theme of Flash, but anyways, we'll go ahead and master build that up with Flash, Superman. There's a handful of people that'll do it, and it will bring the claw up and around and drop a mini kit for us. Speaking of the claw, I still can't stress how awesome it would be to have a Lego Toy Story game. I know there's been some Toy Story games and yada yada, but Lego Toy Story would be pretty awesome. Now, we do have a handful of things to smash and grab, and over on the right-hand side, right past the first branch, you might have noticed this black brown box, sorry, colorful. And we're going to go ahead and switch to a mini character. Now, you can use the mini character's red brick, or you can also use, like, the add-on mini. Weekend 3 is now officially ours, and we're going to speed things up a little bit because we got some boring story stuff to do. Essentially, they won't let you buy this until you complete this little animation of well, you have to blow up the silver piece up top, it drops bricks, then you have to build up a handle, and we're gonna get on that right now. So, there we go, Batman power suit, cha, and gets its drill on, and look at that, it spews out some parts for us. Oh, how lovely. Then we'll go ahead and switch on over to a strong character who also can build fast, which is Superman. I love Superman. He's got to be my favorite character.
Hello,
Batman's
I'm
game.
TV's
He is
Adam.
seriously way more awesome in this game.
I'm sure I had everything under control. But thank you for your assistance anyway.
In this game, the ability to fly, the heat ray, the invincibility, the freezing. I mean, come on, I know Batman has a bunch of suits, but Superman doesn't even change suits. I mean, it kind of technically use the mind control on the lasers right there to go ahead and tell that buddy to flip the switch. Once you flip the switch, you free Adam, and you can take out the rest of his buddies. Right below that, you're going to find some steamy pile of bricks, and we're going to go ahead and build these up. Talk about holy cannoli. This took forever. I mean, this should have been a mini game in itself. We could have called it Dig Dug. But holy, if I did the sound effects for this, you guys would all be out of here. Like, forget that. All right. So I believe there's 4 piles total. Maybe there's only 3, but there is a bunch of piles. Dig them all up and then rebuild dinosaur builds here. And then he gets all Jurassic on us. And look at that. His bad breath turned that little guy into a big guy. We go ahead and give him the old hammer time. We roll across the next bridge, which happens to be the 3rd bridge total. And we're going to use Robin's magnetic ability to go ahead and I guess we're going to magnetize it. I don't really know if I have a magnetizing sound yet. And once you build the pieces that the magnet drops, go ahead and get your and when you're all done, you can reap your rewards by jumping the box and typing character 2. Now we are in another moment of boring story stuff, so quickly be advised here. But essentially what we need to do is we need to take out these baddies and make our way up to this power terminal. Rather than look like a complete noob, we'll try to jump up through those little things again, like in story mode. We're going to use a flying character to get up here, and then switch to somebody who can handle some electric current, such as Batman in the electric suit. So once we turn that off, it actually stops all of those moving parts down below and removes the electricity, and most importantly gives us access to this mini kit that's right below it. So it's an easily missed one, but Found it on your own and already have it. How about that? Now we got this big guy up here. What's his name? Yellow Laser or whatever. I don't know. He's gonna go ahead and get his pew on, and while he's doing that, we're gonna pull out Brainiac and go Rick Moranis here. Get your shrink on in this box over all over here. And it does take me 3 lives to go ahead and finally get it shrunk. But once we get it shrunk, we're gonna need to get our techno on one more time. So that's where. And once you get that right, go ahead and spin around and give us another character token. However, it's on fire. And you know what? I heard somebody say it's like a sauna in here. So cool it down a little bit and make those flames chill out with the breath of Mr. Superman. Which is character token number 2C. Now there are plenty of boxes to smash and grab if you're short on studdage. I can't imagine you would be though, considering we all have the multipliers. So that being said, switch on over to Plastic Man, and you probably notice this plastic grate here. And boy is it great! We're gonna slip on through and smash the box down. Which actually give us some steamy bits. So bring your gas mask and fill your noses. I don't really know what those are. It indicates that there is some sort of smell icons. But dig it up regardless, pinch in your nose or not, and go ahead and collect that mini kit, which is number 7. So we are making some good progress. Now we do have a little bit of story stuff here where we have to take out the bad guy, which requires, well, it doesn't require, but we're going to use Wonder Woman to reflect that laser beam back up at him, and it doesn't take long for him to feel the pain. And we get Mr. Grumpy and smash him again. Tie him up. Flip it up, rub it down. Alright, so we got him, and he is officially smashed on the ground. We need to take out this piece of ground here. But what we're going to do before we do that is we're going to switch on over to Superman. And maybe along the way you've been pulling these little hooks, but there are a series of ropes. Kind of reminds me of the old end sequence in Flintstones when he pulls that bird and it goes symbolizing that it's the end of the day. Well, we've got 5 of those we need to pull. The first one's right over on the left-hand side, right past the first one. Number 2 is right by where we saved Adam West, right by the laser beams. And now we're going to fly up top by where the electric switch is, where we turned off the power. We're going to pull that guy. So there's 3 of them. And don't be confused by that grapple hook. There's one right over by where the Brainiac brick was, right below the yellow laser. And we'll go ahead and get the power smash to drop down below. And we have to kind of go up the hill. But before we can do that, we need to watch this little animation with Sinestro doing the Green Lantern, but then we get to fight free. Spin, 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 spin. Break free, and once you get free, I would go ahead and switch right back on over to your flying character. And in our case, I mean, you can use Green Lantern if you want. We're going to go with Booperman, though, so grab... This is the way out, and you could certainly wait till the end to do this, but we like getting all of these miscellaneous collectibles in one run, so, or items for a collectible. So, you can show, there you go. Minikit 8 is now ours, and we're going to move along to the next one, which happens to be a character token. Once you fell through the hole from up top, you probably noticed Mr. Snufflins here, Mr. Batmite himself. And we'll have to fly back up through the top here. Yeah, now there are no baddies waiting for us, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But we gotta go up to where that other gravel hook was, and you'll notice this because there's a bunch of bats flying around. So use your sensor suit to go ahead and detect the item, swoop it up, and then roll out. We're just gonna run and drop it right in his lap. And guess what?
At last I can say I'm the proud owner of this thing.
Is very grateful and kicks us down with the character token for that. And that actually wraps up the character tokens. So if you were here for the character tokens, pat yourself on the back. You are done. And but before we move on too far, we actually we're gonna switch to Superman and destroy these bricks in the back. Now we should actually switch to Green Lantern. You'll see why here, and right there, because we have opened up a Green Lantern map. Now, why I switched to the furthest character away to switch to Green Lantern, I don't have an answer for it. And if you look too, the Superman I switched to even flew up there, so I don't know. But use the Green Lantern to go ahead and build this roller coaster, the roller coaster. And it'll provide a minikit for us. Sorry if you're a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan and I just ruined that song for you. Go ahead and build this roller coaster of love. And it'll provide a minikit for us, so sorry if you're a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan and I just ruined that song for you. Alright, use the heat ray to go ahead and destroy this gold statue, and guess what? That is it for minikits. We got Adam West, and all that's left is the red brick. So fly up top to where Sinestro builds this big fake castle, and you may have noticed that not only is there a big handle on the left, but there's also a plastipad on the right. So we'll switch to Plastiman. And unfortunately, we switched to his alternate character real quick because that's how it works always. I can never hit that circle button right. It always switches to his alternate character. But eventually, we switch to a chopper, and we get to the chopper. We fly back up and get the red brick. Yeah, buddy, look at that red brick. And that's actually going to wrap it up for this level.
Get to the chopper. Get down. It's crazy to think he's been living in America more than he's lived in Australia, and he still hasn't lost his accent. It's crazy. Crazy. Remember that dance move? It's been like years. Few levels to go, bro. Akilo. Sinestro. Whoa. And Sinistrical Warrior. Okay, how do you unlock? What? What do you mean? I don't know how some people play this game or any Lego game and look up on YouTube, how do I do this? How do I do that? Like, majority of the time, it's them not understanding the difference between free play and story mode. Like, how do I switch characters? Why is Lego Batman 3 your first Lego game? Like, it's a you don't watch Spider-Man 3 before 2, so like... I mean, I think I may have watched Spider-Man 3 before 2. I don't know, because I was... Okay. It's either I was just born, weren't born yet, for Spider-Man 1. I was 2 for Spider-Man 2. Then Spider-Man 3, I was 5. Fast forward 20 years later, I was 19 when Spider-Man 3 came out. It's crazy. Crazy. I still find it to be crazy. 3 franchises of Spider-Man movies, and all of them were like... None of them were flops. Well, maybe Amazing Spider-Man 2, but none of the movies are inherently bad. Like, I feel that Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man Far From Home are the bottom of the list. Like, somehow I still love Spider-Man 3. It was my favorite Spider-Man movie growing up, purely on the fact he had Venom, Sandman, and the Black Suit Spider-Man. But the thing is, Venom was added in last minute. They only wanted Sandman as the main bad guy. And New Goblin. But then I think the black suit scenes actually elevated the movie tenfold. I don't know, I can't wait to watch the trilogy again. It's been a long time since I watched the Spider-Man movies. It's gonna be great watching them with fresh eyes after not having watched them since... When was the last time I watched one of those Spider-Man movies? It's been a long time. Like... At a minimum, 2017 or something. It's because when I was sick, but then it's not watching movies anymore. It's watching YouTube all day or something like that. or going back to sleep. You know what was weird? When I was sick when I was younger, I didn't go back to bed how some other people would. I would get up, have breakfast, then start watching Spider-Man. Then have Spider-Man 1 done by like 10:30. Start Spider-Man 2, have that done by 1. And start Spider-Man 3 and have that done by 3. It's crazy the amount of movies you can watch and feel like the time's only been, like, starting a movie at, like, to finish it at 10. It's like, watching a trilogy and finishing the trilogy before fucking the 4 blows my mind. Because I do so much shit within those hours. I mean, technically I do sleep a lot. Because everyone fucking sleeps a lot. I mean, I think it comes to the point where your body is just like, you just like sleep. And when you're an adult and you wake up early a couple times, your body's like, oh hey, it's actually daylight, stay awake. But then sometimes your brain understands, oh, you have a day off, you can actually sleep. That's the days I sleep without waking up at 9. Guaranteed tomorrow, I'll wake up like at 9. Even though I go to sleep like at fucking 5. I don't know, I got 2 levels to go. Gonna hopefully end the stream by latest 1. Then I can watch a movie I haven't actually watched, which is Shazam. You know what's crazy to me? I saw a meme. I think I have it screenshot somewhere. Let me find it. It's, you know, the on your left meme from that fucking. Yeah. The Flash. The Flash was announced ages ago. But then Aquaman was released 2018. Shazam 2019. The Flash still hasn't come out, as due to release 2023. But then Shazam 2, Fury of the something, and then Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom. I find that to be fucking funny. You announced a movie before Aquaman was even found its like fucking director, and Shazam was just getting talked about, and those movies were released whilst Flash was still. Why, like, it's crazy. Why couldn't they release the Flash a couple years back? Like, why was the Flash postponed so many times? I'm looking it up. Okay, as part of wider rescheduling of films from the studio, Ezra Miller's solo film as Lightning Fast Superheroes pushed back to June 23rd, 2023, following the COVID-19 production delays, joining the Jason Moore. So, Aquaman 2 is meant to come out this year? It's crazy to me. Fuck. That's so surreal. Oh, it's called Fury of the Gods. Okay, the Flash movie. The history of the delay so far. Okay, the plan was in motion to get a movie into theaters for 2018, 4 years ago. Unfortunately, the 5 years. Damn, that's fucking crazy. Damn. I found that to be so funny. The movie was meant to come out fucking 4 years ago. That's fucking crazy. That's probably the biggest delayed movie ever, I think. Not ever, but like I think we were meant to get Avatar 2 in 2020, but that's about it. That's so fucking funny. It was meant to come out. You know what I've been reading? I keep on thinking about the On Your Left meme with the Flash movie alongside Aquaman and Shazam, then On Your Left again with Aquaman 2 and Shazam 2. It's fucking crazy that the Flash movie was meant to come out in 2018. It was just before, just after, no, probably just before Aquaman, because Aquaman came out in December. I find that to be fucking funny as. Like, is the Flash movie set the same time the first Aquaman movie is, or like what's the deal? We don't fucking know. Why the fuck is Post Malone brushing his teeth on the street, bro? It's like one of the weirdest things to just spot someone doing is brushing their teeth in public. It's like it's either it's in the middle of the day or it's really early in the morning. I mean, I understand if you're in the car and you're late for something, but that's still fucking funny to me. The Flash was meant to be released in 2018. Like that was the movie that I potentially could have watched on Friday night. That's so weird. I remember watching Aquaman in the theaters. Next, it's either The Flash is gonna be a major flop, or it's gonna be one of the most ambitious, amazing movies of all of old DC. It's gonna be a perfect 10 out of 10 movie. Now, if that's the case, fucking fuck basically 5 years since the announcement, because they announced like as soon as like Justice League was getting its ground, so right after Batman v Superman, they announced a Flash movie, an Aquaman movie, a Shazam movie, a Green Lantern movie, a Wonder Woman movie, like all these DC projects, like even Black Adam's coming out, like the DCU is ramping up, and like in the next 10 years they're gonna have a shit ton of movies out. Because 10 years ago we were just hyping up about Man of Steel. Hopefully Batfleck comes back. But I find that to be crazy. Like, if they do Batfleck come back alongside the Batman universe, it's like the Batman is like an adult-oriented superhero movie. But then DCU is more kid-friendly. That's fucking funny. That would be so crazy. Like, you have the Flash TV show alongside the movies. And you have two Batman universes simultaneously running. Like, I can't, like, that, the Batman was meant to be the Batfleck movie, like Ben Affleck's Batman movie tying into DCU, but it just evolved. Like, everyone, like, Ben Affleck left, the director left, Zack Snyder left, but the Batman was still slated to release in 2022 or something like that. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's really fucking sick if you think about it. I still can't like imagine them announcing like a, what is it, like, I want to say a Hawkeye. They Hawkeye being in the Avengers, right? Then they announced the Hawkeye project with Jeremy Renner attached, but then Jeremy Renner leaves, and the director leaves, but then it's still in production and it's still being made. Then the Hawkeye movie's made, comic book accurate with Kate Bishop and everything. But that's its standalone, just Marvel movie. They haven't made standalone Marvel movies since Spider-Man and Morbius, right? But then DC's, damn, fuck.
Happy Thumbs Gaming. Wait a show. Hey everyone, it's Bruno with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out level 15, Breaking the Ice free play for LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Now, as you guys all know, this actually wraps up the final story mission and all of the main, all that Huda Huatsa. So we're actually gonna move on and play this level, and then we're gonna do the bonus level as well. But this is actually the end of the game, so thank you so much for following along, and hopefully we provided some help and some laughs along the way. But look right here. You'll notice too, when selecting Breaking the Ice free play, the first area has no collectibles. So skip that all together and just go ahead and load into that second part, which is what we've done, and it's the big battle with old King Kong Superman. I don't know, he may have a special name or something, but that's what I always called him. But speaking of Superman, we're going to need to use Superman and his heat ray to go ahead and melt down. Glacier in the front right side, which will then give us a green lantern point. Use that to build a pickaxe, and I don't know if I was getting hit by Big Superman's heat ray or what was going on, but here I'm clearly not, and it wouldn't build the pickaxe. But get your Minecraft on and plow that other piece of ice back in the corner. And look at that, booyakashow, mini kit 1 and a grate for Mr. Plastic Man. So switch on over to the old plastic room and slip on through that grate. And we'll come back to you, big dog. Actually, this video we will not, but we'll get back to that later. So switch on over to Plastic Man, like I already indicated. I don't know what exactly happened here, why we got so caught up in the buttons, but here we go again. Plastic Man, come on, go down the grate. I see that circle button and I go to press it, and instead of going down, it changes into his course. Alright, so there is a handful of things to do. In fact, all of the rest of the collectibles are in this area. So if you guys need the quick links, if you're looking for mini kits or something else, go ahead and use the quick links below, but just know that you have to be in this area to collect all of the stuff. So we're gonna start off on the left-hand side over here. We're gonna use Shazam. Of course, the red brick for always electricity, and a couple of other characters would do the trick as well. But we're gonna use Shazam, and then you gotta follow this little robot thing around. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's scanning, doing something, and eventually it makes its way all the way over to this corner. And I think it's looking for the mini kit. Like, I think that's what it's doing for us. It's scouting it out. Is it under here? No. Which way did it go? Which way did it go? Let's see here. Was it over here? Once you get all the way up to where this motor is, we're gonna go ahead and see him dip down. And I was like, oh, he's out of here. Oh, no, look at that, mini kit. Woohoo! All right, so it doesn't take too long, but it certainly does take a little bit of patience. And since we're right here, let's go ahead and welcome Bronco.
Yeah.
And all the collectibles are in this one area. That's fucking sick.
And hop on this cow. Moo! Moo! Alright, so what we need to do is there are 3 cows scattered around here.
This
The
can't
first
be
one, as you can
happening
see,
to
goes
me.
over to the right-hand
I'm
side.
on
The second one's back by
television.
this grapple point kind of in the middle left. And we're gonna ride him, and we need to actually corral all of them into this little cage here. So ride them down onto this lower platform towards your screen. And you will need to get all 3 of them. So I love that they all have capes. It's pretty awesome. My son is actually taking capes off of other characters and is putting them on animals like the dog. We have the dog now with a cape. We have all sorts of things with capes, and I think that's awesome. Like, this game has spawned a whole new reimagining of Legos for my son. And hey, once you get all 3, it kicks you with the mini kit. But don't forget to grab it. I was gonna pretend to roll out, but I had to grab it. Gotta grab it. Now, we mentioned this grapple hook before when we were first.
There's no way Martian Manhunter.
Grabbing the cow, lay moo, and we'll go ahead and open that up, and it's got an LL plus CK. I'm sure it's right in front of me. Lex Luthor plus.
Kent.
I don't
No,
know,
it's
some CK. Anyways, if you know, write it down below, because I'm
Lois
sure
Lane.
she said, oh, duh. But use your heat ray to go ahead and melt that shape. Bust the shape once you build it up. Actually, because it burns drop, you saw it. And smash it, grab the mini kit, and now we're gonna fly out and check out this little spot over here. Now we sneak in here and we go do all the damage, but truth be told, I should have spoke to Batmite first. I thought.
My collection wouldn't be complete without this.
Oh, okay. There you go. Why the fuck can't I get in there?
can
bad
say I'm
night
the
item
proud owner
and
of
then go up and give it
this
to him.
thing.
But sometimes he actually requires you to speak to him.
Ah, competent
Before
Superman.
you kick down with any, or before the mission will allow you to complete it, rather. It's not even him kicking down, it's just it not being available. Once we speak to him, it actually gives us a bat sense down here.
Hello?
A bunch of bats fly around and all that. We use the scan, and booyaka shout, we find what we need. So we'll get to that in just a hot second. We're gonna actually switch to Robin. Remember we saw this little Robin hole over here? The Robin Hobbit hole? Switch to your... techno suit and get your you thought I was gonna skip it this time, didn't you? No way. And use your little robot remote control to fly through the rabbit hole and make it down and do the beep boop and flip that down, and once you flip that button, it actually kicks this little scene here that provides us with a mini kit. So you can actually choose a character that flies and you can fly down there and snag it, or you can throw your little remote control Robin back in there. So we're gonna get Surfline USA. We got surfing, you know what I'm saying? Alright, back in there. So we're gonna get Surfline USA.
What the fuck? I thought you could.
Got surfing, you know what I'm saying? We are rolling out now. We're gonna switch to a flying character to make our journey easier. However, we probably should have just stayed with Robin because we're gonna go use another techno station. That's right. And now that we got our techno suit on, we'll get our going here. And it's basically kind of a sequence. I believe it's the same every time. I could be wrong, but certainly follow the ones we chose. And if it doesn't work, I apologize if it's not the same. But once you get it all in there, you build it.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's weird. Hey, Black Suit Spider-Man. Superman.
Oh, it's basically a giant key. Flip it, and you'll grab the first of 3 character tokens. So now we can hear Adam holler, "No!" And we know he's in here somewhere.
Hello?
We get
Isn't
we
anyone
destroy
there?
this back box, which looks like it's got some bricks that need building. We need some more, so we're start smashing everything. But we gotta destroy these big boxes. I don't know. They look like they're frozen. That's like an extra blue frozen. So I don't know. They're kind of a dead giveaway. Destroy all of them. Some bricks will bounce. Build them up, and we'll bring in like this beam me up teleporter. All right, that's Scotty. That's Scotty right there. We're beaming him up.
Maybe there's another thing to do.
Absolutely tremendous. The world needs more heroes like you. Thanks for the help.
Actually, that was probably you again. Look at that. He drains a bunch of studs. Again, I don't want to know the origin of where those come from. I'm hoping he has them in his pocket and he throws them out. But it doesn't really look that way. Now, on to Batmite. Now, we already know where we need to go, which happens to be right down below where we talked to him. But we're going to flip showing our sensei suit and flip onto the invisible side. And that's right. Now we can sneak on in there. Now, look at that. The bats, as promised. We'll use our scan, which will then reveal a lock. Go ahead and heat it up with your heat ray. And, there we go. You thought I was going to miss out on the sound effect, too. But grab the little minifig and take it back up to little Cuddleinsky up here. He's so cute to me. And go ahead and hand it down to him, and Booyaka Shao, another character token. So, you probably noticed these silver shiny birds right here. Maybe you've already told me.
Hello
Go
there.
ahead and switch to the power suit
Kenobi.
and get your blast on, which will then provide some bouncy bricks up above. Build those up into a lever.
I am
and then spin
already.
the wheel. Careful when you get to the top though, because look at me, I'm spinning and I fall off.
I
But the good
know,
news
right?
is it drops me onto that lower pedestal, and I can switch to my sonar suit and bam, and blast that glass with my high-pitched shrill voice, and yeah, I end up with another minikit. So, all right, there is a little way to get up here. I suggest getting the flying character and just flying to the top. Now we do fly all the way up to the top. We're kind of trying to figure out what the best way to knock all these out was. So I went all the way to the top and used this suit station here with a brother. Turns
Big
out
hammer.
it's actually over to the far right, and I come back for this. So we will charge up again. So if you're using the quick links, don't worry. We'll show you where that is. But if you charge up, switch to another character, and then you'll already be ready to go. You can skip that part. Down below, though, you probably noticed that there is some glass bricks flashing over here. We're gonna go ahead and use our sonar, and bam! Last one, third one's a charm, as always. We can go ahead and build those bouncing bricks up that actually give us this little disco ball, is really what that is. And now we need to power it up, so depending on who you used earlier.
Not doing it anymore. Bastard. There we go. Why can't the flash do it, bro? I need to jump on the star. Oh, yeah. And unlock Cyborg Superman. And that is the last thing, I think. Yep. That's easy. It's quick. It's a shame that the fortress isn't a collectible place you can do in the main game. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, oh. Well, got the red. Got the Adam West. And all the mini kits. Oh. So purple's gonna be the final one. Composite Superman. Superman solo suit. Oh, I thought it was black suit and solo Superman. So is there a level I haven't done all mini kits in? Not mini kits. No. Well, I did all of them. When did I actually get it? The trophy. I must have gotten it yesterday or some other day. Okay, your boy's gonna do one more level. However, I'm gonna take a piss first. Because it's been about 2 hours to start the stream and I haven't took a fucking piss yet. So that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Then I'm gonna fucking put my phone on fucking charge and fucking do fucking nothing. Blah, 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 blah. One more level. And it's arguably the longest level in the entire fucking game, so it's gonna probably take me like 20 minutes to do. Oh, whoops. The game did fall over. I still can't think. Can't stop thinking that. What the pretty boys. How long ago was the Dark Knights? Oh, not that long ago. And this list is nearly fucking done. Like, one of these days I'm gonna pull down my camera and show you the amount of movies I've seen. Sure, it's not that 60 plus. Because I started watching 3 months ago, but there's a handful of movies that I've seen that aren't on here, but that's already in their spots up there. So like the Hulks, Fantastic Fours, some DCU, Ghost Riders. Something I find weird is that season 6 is rated MA of Arrow, even though season 5 it has way more body horror. Which is aka gore. That's what body horror is for the noob. Film noobs. Alright, one more level. Then I'll hop off, I'll do my orders in my own time, and yeah. Adam West. Oh, you know what's fucking crazy? Like, I can probably get Skywalker Saga done relatively quickly if I do 4-hour streams every fucking day. Which I'm gonna try to do every day since, maybe some not 4 hours, maybe some 3+ hours. Like, cause I fell asleep after I watched Black Lightning tonight. It's crazy. Maybe fucking do. I really want Jacksepticeye's music taste, because he's a metalhead. Like, in his own time, he listens to K-pop. One of his favorite records of all time is Ascendancy by Trivium. It's like, the fuck? I remember he did a stream that I didn't watch, and he played a gunshot that he had a trepidation. And the reason why I know this is because there was a YouTube clip when he was talking about something. Then in the background was a gunshot that they had a trepidation playing. I was like, the fuck? A gunshot to the head of trepidation. The fuck? Jack? I didn't know you fucking liked that. It's crazy. I need only 5 more minikits. Damn. Let's fucking do this. Let's do this shit, man. Let's do this.
How if you in your break?
Happy Thumbs Gaming. With y'all. Hey everybody, it's Ryan with Happy Thumbs Gaming.
Oh, that's right. You can't go there for the thing. $2.5 million. Fuck. It's not a real Cyborg Superman. Cyborg Superman's gonna be Hank Henshaw. Maybe play someone I haven't played in a while that can fly. Let's do let's do Star Wars. Like, I know it's just going from one place to place, but I want to play as the characters I have. You know? Is it in the trophy room?
What a perfect predicament.
Check out the bonus level. Same bad time, same bad channel. I don't know if that was good or bad. Hopefully I didn't scare you away. But this is the free play. And we are going to get all the collectibles. Now, real quick, I want to make note that we did get the true hero in our story playthrough. As well as we did have to, well, it was easier for us to get 2 mini kits in our story playthrough. So we start this off with 2 mini kits, as you can see right.
Also, I didn't even know this was a thing.
This first section, though, we don't have any, so it's in the driving section. We'll show you. We've actually edited our original footage in, but bear with us because the first 5 mini kits are out of order when they actually ring off. Just follow our markings.
Oh, no. Our nefarious old foe, that plundering Punchinello, the Joker. We join our heroes in the top secret Batcave as they prepare to tackle the Joker's evil schemes. But something
now you want to make note that at one point or another you're going to smash a box
of course,
or a desk that's going to
Luckily, the ever-prepared crime fighters keep spare parts hidden around the Batcave for just such an occasion.
It's so weird these two standing next to each other.
Before we build those up, let's go ahead and take out these annoying 3 ringing phones. They are all towards your screen. One in the middle, one on the right, and then the last one is going to be on the left. So just smash them. Red phones and Oyukashaw mini kit 1 is now ours. Ignore that it says 3, we already told you. There are 2 mini kits that we grabbed in story, so it has our count a little off. We apologize for that, but we've got it all edited and all 10 are shown in this video, so just bear with us. So as we promised, there were some bouncer bricks you could build up. Go ahead and do that, and then use the green lantern or one of the other lanterns to go ahead and build this nice safe that opens up casually for us, and we'll go ahead and steal. Stealing's bad, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll go ahead and take that character token out of that safe, which clearly did not belong to us. Now, in the back left-hand corner, we see that there is this electricity panel. You can use Batman, I believe. If not, go ahead and use Shazam or Black Adam if you have him as well. I know there's maybe a couple more characters out there that have the electricity. But once you use it, it shoots off all of those bits and boxes out into the middle there. Ignore those and switch to Batman. Use your sensor suit to go ahead and scan the area for these sticky bricks. And go ahead and build them up. Well, dig them up, then build them up. How about that?
Bum, 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 ba-dum. I want to test this. Star Sapphire. People have said Star Sapphire digs quickly. Yep. Yep. That was fucking good. Alright, I want another Green Lantern movie. Or something like that. We've gotten so many Superman and Batman and Flash over the years. I want another Green Lantern.
And once you get that all built up, it provides us a lever. Go ahead and push the lever. Push! And once you give it the heave-ho, it gives us mini kit number 2. Now, in the back side, in this same area, there is a Robin Technosuit station. Go ahead and use it, flip it, spin it, press the button indicated, and build that Batmobile once you have that built. This little 3-gate race here. Now, I gotta be honest, this is not a race car. This is my hydraulics car. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit some switches for you here in a minute. If you don't know what hitting switches is, well, it's fun.
These were bouncy the entire fucking time.
It's the fun way to. What's this? Here we go. Hitting them, flipping them. Oh yeah, look at my car dancing around. We've been going to the Rider Show and seen some old classic cars hopping around. You might want to Google it and check it out. They're pretty fun, pretty awesome, pretty crazy. All right, but there are 3 gates. That's the main purpose. We did go ahead and car ramrod everything else. We will make it all the way around and finally get that 3rd gate, giving us the 3rd mini kit. So park your car. They pull the valet ticket from here. You know what I'm saying? And build that back end of the big Batmobile. This is actually the one for the story mode. And we're going to go ahead and hop in this little area where there are these 2 poles. They look like firemen's poles. I'm sure that's how Batman and Robin get down here. But they do actually have some bounce to them. So bounce up there or fly up there and grab it. And then we're going to go to this boring story stuff. So, hey, if you guys are in a hurry.
Looking to take a little souvenir back to the 5th dimension.
Next one is going to be character token number 2. And why do I say our character token? Well, there's quick links down below in the video description. We highly advise you use them if you're in a hurry. If you like watching our videos and just hanging out, then you can see this pretty cool balloon come in and drop some tools for us. We'll go ahead and smash those up and build them into a Robin techno station. Go ahead and hack our own computer. Beep, boop, 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 boop. And once it gets hacked, we go ahead and it reveals some blow-up bricks. So we'll go ahead and get some, get the power suit out, get the silver bricks gone, and build the middle station of, or middle section rather, of the old Batmobile.
I can't believe you did it! You're even more awesome than I thought.
Ever aware of the danger that awaits them, Batman and Robin are left with no choice but to destroy their own computer equipment to find the spare Batmobile parts. What bravery.
Now on the right-hand side, you might...
The Batmobile is nearly reconstructed. Our heroes just need to locate the engine converter.
Have noticed Mr. Batmite, Snowpuss himself. And he looks like he wants to take a souvenir with him. So we're gonna help him out. It's actually right back in the middle. Just snag that up. Oh, to the And we'll take that and hand deliver it back to him, and he rewards us with another character token. So, you're welcome, buddy. There you go, buddy. Alright, so that was a nice exchange there. Now, you may have noticed these magnetic bricks here. We're going to need to build them up so we can slap on our favorite pair of Jordans. Go ahead and walk up them. I tried to switch to my Jordans, but it wouldn't let me, so I said, you know what, forget about it. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a flying character because we've got plenty, and we'll go ahead and do that now. I should have switch to Shazam because I end up using him, and he can fly too. So I didn't know that at first, but I do now, and unfortunately, I missed out on opportunity to Shazam up there. Alright, once you flip the final switch that gives us access to the last pieces of the Batmobile we're building for the story part, you might notice there's a plastic man framed in the back, which is great. So we'll slip on through that, slip on through to the other side. And look at that, a mini kit waiting for us. Number 5, even though it's at 7, we're actually to a point where we're going to catch up now. So the next 2 items are in the car chasing scene where we're flying as Robin and driving as Batman. And we're going to go ahead and mash out to that. So, yeah, quick link button could be used right now as well. It's what, mini kit number 6? Yeah, buddy. And it's actually the real footage from our first one. So you're going to get to see us pick up these mini kits
has been
rather than
rebuilt.
just a purple
Quickly,
stud.
dynamic duo.
So
We haven't
can't
one
even tell,
moment
but
to
seamless
lose.
edit right there.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. Good luck, Cape Crusaders. Good work, my young friend. Now,
It's fucking sick that she's in there.
Shouldn't matter.
watch out, heroes.
We're just
The
showing you up
Joker's
top
making a
with,
sharp
I guess it's
turn.
not a Robin, I thought. My bad. But you're going to want to fly around until you get that mini kit, which we swooped it up there. Look at show. And although it says 1, it's actually adding to our card. And the other one is actually down below in the car. So this is a manual speed, so as long as you don't take out the piece on the back of this, you can continue driving until you get it. But there she goes, look at show. So now we are officially caught up. We have 7 mini kits total. And the screen will start representing that from here on out. So go ahead and destroy the gold stuff. Get out on the hood like a daredevil should and grapple that. But eventually we get back down there and go ahead and grapple that and roll out the trolley. Crash bang boom. Oh, look at that. The whole time it was just a sad. Oh, wow. That's how they made movies back in the day. Alright, here comes Catwoman. We'll go ahead and throw some stuff at her in a second. But Foist, over on the right-hand side, we're going to find ourselves a nice little dig pile under a potted plant. So
Catwoman.
just
She's always got a trick up her paw.
ours. Oh, yeah. Alright, after collecting that token, you're gonna want to fly up in the sky on the high right side. There's a bunch of teeth over here. You can slide in behind those teeth. You can actually find that it will give you a minikit. So, it pays to keep your teeth clean. And if not, you might find a minikit in there, kid. So, brush your teeth. Keep in mind, too, that a minikit is only good in a Lego game. It does you no good in real life. So, pretty sure Dennis will be pretty upset, as would your parents. And if you're old and grown, the same rules would apply. I'm sure your dentist or your parents would be disappointed in a minikit mouth. Alright, we have smacked Catwoman around a little bit, and we have chased her over to the right-hand side. We need to use Batman's sensor suit to go ahead and scan up top. Once we scan, we find a couple of silver bricks. Silver bricks, shoot them to destroy. And oh yeah, here comes Joker up inside the door. Nice pearly whites. Okay, so as you might have guessed, there is a
those pieces build into some kind of clue? Only time will tell. What kind of treacherous scheme is this? Batman and Robin lured into an elaborate trap? Holy ambush!
We are rewarded with a stud pooping Adam West as a result. So, not sure if that's good or bad.
Nice work. Let's go out on the town later and I'll show you how to dance the Batusi. Adam West.
Fuck.
I guess we needed to save him, so I'll check that off the good list. And we do have another moment or two in between collectibles here. The next one's actually going to be for the next mini kit, which it looks like it's going to be mini kit 9. Oh, I didn't even need to make that run. But you got a cha-cha-cha-cha Joker around a little bit of his buddies, and eventually he'll go to the switch, and he protects himself, and then starts building on something. But he also pulls out the penguin, or penguin, if you're a bit South Park. And once he has presented himself up top, there are actually 2 mini kits, one on either side of it that we're going to go pay attention to. Now, both of them.
It's the bird of 1,000 umbrellas, the penguin. But what's this? His fine feathered sphinx looks smaller and more explosive than before. Be careful, Cape Crusaders.
There you are. Final minute of the game. Nice.
Are going to require us to ice. Yet it's... I don't want to know where that red brick came from either. But we'll take it. And it happens to be for Bat Fight captions. So now we can have old school Batman style cinematics every time we cha-cha-cha-cha the bad guy. Now, the rest, all that's left is the story mode stuff. So at this point, as a player, you are welcome to go ahead and hit the start button and save and exit. As a guide provider, I'm going to go ahead and finish this out. So I'm going to sneak up in here one more time with Penguin and the security, or the sensor suit, and...
I think it's because some people use the cheat codes. Because some games require you need to do something naturally in order to click for you to get a certain gold brick. That's what happened with me for Lego Harry Potter. I had to replay the entire game, legit the entire game on stream, and did what was it 2 4-hour streams a day, just to get up to it. So it was like, was it 2 to 6, then 8 to 12 every day. So I smashed through the actual campaign within 2 days. So I did like year 1 first stream, year 2 second stream in the same day, 3 4. Yeah. I hope I'm gonna get the poikles. Oh, no purples in this game. Oh, it's sad. Every other Lego game I played had a purple thing at the end. Catwoman from 1966. The Penguin from 1966. So I got them old bird. Nice. I'll be back at this game. I don't know when. But then I will be playing this game tomorrow to get platinum this game first. Then I'll go back to Lego Batman 3. Then I'll finish that. And we will be back. I don't think I've did any cheats in any Lego game I've played thus far. I mean, I was conflicted in some games. Like, let me just get the ×2 thing to make it easier on me. So when I get my first million, it's actually 2 million, and when I get my first 2 million, it's actually 4 million, type thing. First 10 million, it's 20 million. Like, it's doubles. Who's online? No one. You wanna see how long ago I played Saints Row? Fucking 7 months, bro. Fuck. 112 hours for Doom Eternal? What the fuck? Play that game so much. Sure, maybe some of it was on pause screens anyway. Wasn't that right? I had to like replay the game a couple times. Or maybe once. Let's play the game normally with all collectibles and play it again in extra life mode. And then do the DLCs. Fuck, it's only been a year since I played that. Damn. I think I'll get back into it after. Because this one's it's basically impossible to platinum because all these updates for online and barely anyone plays online. Like it took me a while just to get the online mission to get the online trophy. See, look at this. Look at ultra rare. That like I didn't even do that properly. I did a glitch thing. Yeah, with the multiplayer shit. Like, it took me so long just to be able to play. It took me like a couple streams. I'll play Shadow of the Colossus again. It was a fun game. Yeah, you can easily see like the years difference. Because I play only Borderlands on PlayStation 4. It was Spider-Man was the only game I played. Then it was Lego Incredibles, which is like Spider-Man, Lego Incredibles, and Fallout 76. But before that, I only played PlayStation 3 games. That's why, like these, you see here. This is from my brother's PlayStation 4. Oh fuck! You can't even see it. Let me turn off my. Yeah, like see 5 years ago and 6 years ago. That was on my brother's PlayStation 4, so like the OG PlayStation 4. But then the 3 years ago ones are from my PlayStation 4. Makes any sense. Knack. I got both Knack games now. I mean, I bought the Knack game because it looked fucking sick. I bought it, tried to platinum it, and since I was charted and all the fuck to do, tried to look up guides. Like I wanted it to be like, was it my fourth plat? 2015, so it would have been before Lego Avengers, Lego Jurassic World. Yeah, look at that. It would have been before Jurassic World, and Jurassic World was like within like my 5 platinums. And I know the oldest game I played on PlayStation 4 would be Injustice: Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. How hard is it to plat this game? Online. Fuck, I would have to... And let me see if the trophies are the same, just by... So 51 top rung. Because I have OG Injustice, so I do wonder if I could connect. So it's the same ones. Yeah, I really want to play the Injustice games. Damn, there's so many games I want to play. The Arkham games. Fuck. I just need to get through these Legos. Then I can plow through God of War and Resident Evil. And my Marvel ones. Then Skylanders, and I should be up to date. It's like, yeah, we can easily do that. But then again, I thought I'd get through all these games that I'm nearly done now by the end of 2020. And look, I'm mid-2022, fucking 2 years after I plan to get this shit done. Well, to be fair, I bought a couple games in between, like Ages of Mayhem, Sonic Unleashed, Saints Row 4, and Get Out of Hell. Fucking Star Wars. Did I eject it yet? Anyways, I'm done. Your boy's done. I am going to do some stuff. Then I will watch Shazam. Hopefully, preferably get all this shit done within the next half an hour. Because if how long is the movie? 2 hours. So I'll be done by 4. I can wake up around 11 tomorrow and do my... You guys don't need to worry about that. Bye, I'll see you tomorrow with Star Wars. Skywalker Saga. Fuck yeah. See ya.